Where? How can we get 1.2 million rapid then?
Well, the only way we buy a warehouse ASAP is everyone will have to put their money in, and then it get leveled out after the fact.
I'm okay putting in every penny I own, as long as I'm one of the first
Els
people
and
to
Dre
get paid
will
back.
be doing. The thing is, it won't just be you though. Els and Dre have got 300k between them. They'd be putting in 300k. I'd probably try grind up to 100k with the weed, which is not that difficult with weed, and then put in 100. Steve could probably do the same as me, like if we just did a couple of days of grafting. I know that Luke's got money. I know that Kenny's got P's. I know Max has got P's. Like, everyone would have to put in whatever they can put in, and then see how much they've got.
I'm fine with doing that, yeah. But like I said, I would want to have agreed with Steve. I'm one of the first people to get paid back, because every time he mocks it. Like, that's the only way I'm putting in money.
Gigi's got P's as well. Gigi's got like 200k.
She's got more than that.
Bro, with you, Gigi... If you, Gigi, Els, Dre, me, Steve, and James all put in money,
James
yeah?
don't have any money, bro. He's as broke as it can be.
James is broke? I swear James ain't that broke.
Bro, James don't have 10k in his bank account.
Kenny and Max, I reckon we could afford a warehouse between all of us.
Max has like 60k. Kenny has close to 100. Or maybe even more, to be honest.
I know Luke's got money.
So what is the only...
Luke's got 30 something k.
What's the only way that you'd put in money?
If I'm a priority to get paid back.
Everyone's a priority to get paid back.
Bro. No, but I definitely wasn't. Bro, it took 3 weeks to pay me back 15 grand. There was literally probably 200k.
The reason why you got paid back last is because he was taking a mick because you called him all the time and no one else was.
I never called him once. On the house payment, I never called him once.
Well, it doesn't matter if it was specifically the house payment. Like, you have called a lot. That'll be why. Like, the more you call, the more you were delaying it. Like, low key, you was doing it to yourself. I get you owed your money back.
I never called once.
Was causing it. That is literally cap.
For the 25k, I never called once. I only had conversations with them on crossing.
If you just go, in this particular situation, I never called once. That doesn't mean you never called and haggled for money. That just means on one situation you can think of, you didn't call and ask for money. Like, what's that logic?
I don't know why we're arguing about it. It's a simple.
No, I'm not
if you
arguing,
want me to put everything
capping.
I own, yeah, like, want to be a priority. Why is there such an issue with that?
There's no issue. It's just you have to look at everyone as well as yourself. If Gigi puts in $200,000, why should she be less of a priority than you?
I'm not saying that. Like, it's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't want to be paid back last again for the third time.
But you are aware that is exactly what you're saying, right?
Well, if that's what I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm saying I'm not giving any money unless I'm a priority to get paid back. You have to find money somewhere else.
Then provide me an answer to that question.
What? No, I am saying I'm a priority over Hadan. That's what I'm saying.
Gigi. So why?
Because that's if you want my money, that's how it's going to be.
So you didn't give me an answer?
That's the answer I've just given you.
But that's not an answer. That's just repeating the statement you made prior.
You know what?
What is your reason that you are worthy of the money more than Gigi?
I won't put in any money.
I don't understand why you bring it to that when I'm just asking you a question.
You just
turn around and give me a valid reason. I'll go, yeah, you know what? Fair play.
Because I've been viled for the past 4 times. Bro, every time, yeah, I lend money, it becomes an inconvenience for me. It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be an inconvenience for the person lending money, bro.
What?
I'm doing it to help the group, and you're making.
In your opinion?
Because I wanted to buy my car and I couldn't buy it. Bro, I don't want the car I wanted if I didn't lend everyone money.
See, that's more of a valid reason than you having priority over GG. You could have said, because I wasn't able to purchase my car.
No,
why I
because that's
asked you
not a
the
valid
question.
reason now. Because like I don't have enough this second. That's not a valid reason now. But that was why I wanted my money back, and it got filed, and that's why I don't want to lend money again. Because every time I lend money, it just gets mocked.
Well, I'm just outlining to you why you were paid back last. If I had to guess, I would say it was because of the haggling. I reckon if you just paid and then chilled, you'd get the P back quicker. Issue we have is GG wants a car as well.
The thing is that, sorry, the thing is, as much as you say I would get paid back quicker, it's not true, because the way Steve will do it is he'd be like, yeah, we're paying hangarounds back first, then I'd be waiting 4 months, and then they're
They ain't
paid.
got hangarounds anymore. It's only Max.
But then they'd be like, I'm paying back the people that are owed more, and then at that point, everyone that actually makes money, yeah, is being paid back, and then I'm at the back of that queue waiting for the people that don't wake up, the people that don't make money. Like, I don't think you realize when you're at the back of that queue, you're waiting forever, because you're waiting for the people like Kylie that does nothing. Like, it's frustrating,
Pretty
bro.
sure she's been grafting G6.
Bro, she hasn't. She hasn't done now.
She did G6 yesterday. She told me she made 10k.
Okay. Still not going to pay back the 200, 300k I would have to lend.
I mean, realistically, it's sounding like we're not at the point of a warehouse, so I'll stick to foreign for now.
No, we'll get there. It's just.
I don't want us to miss the
we'll get
opportunity,
there.
bro.
No, we'll get there. But at this point, I'm just gonna, me and Dre will just go house in the house, and we'll do it that way. Because all of this having to pay people back shit,
What you should do
we're just going around in circles, and it's
this is how
it's
you
just
should do
long
it, right?
because, I mean, wait, like, you gotta think of it this way. Yeah, I've made money back, but I spent at least 150k in the last week on the setup for the gang. I haven't asked for a penny back because I don't want it.
Much like everybody else puts money in and doesn't necessarily
Yeah,
care about
exactly.
getting it back. But the way you do the warehouse is just do it with interest. If you and Dre are going to be on the move of getting one anyway, anyone who wants to provide and wants to benefit from that warehouse puts the money to it. Anyone who doesn't. I mean, that doesn't seem too far-fetched to me. And then people who haven't put money in, they ain't going to be benefiting from it anyway. Like, it's only going to be the people that are benefiting from it.
You won't get a warehouse that way. Everyone's on put in, it doesn't work.
Yeah, we might just hold fire and get a second house or something. I don't know. We'll
If
see.
you do
I'll see
hold
what it
fire
feels like.
though, like, that warehouse is going to be gone, and God knows when.
Yeah, but where are we getting the money from?
Yeah. True. Realistically, saying everyone's going to make 50k is not going to happen.
People who want the warehouse should just graft it. The mill
I mean,
one is kind of off the table anyway.
That goes back to the whole, is this for the gang or not? Like,
Oh yeah,
before
it's
we
always
had a
going to
goal
be
as
for
a
the
gang.
gang, innit?
It's for, if it's for the gang, everyone should
But
be
it comes
putting
down
in.
to two things. Is it for the gang or is this for the weed op? That's the decision you and Dre need to make.
I mean, the weed up is for the gang, is it not?
It is, but do you require a whole warehouse for the weed op?
I mean, we require extra space for Dre.
Right, but that's like a very like elusive answer. Like, do you need an entire warehouse? Like, is your weed operation going to occupy an entire warehouse, or are you seeing it as there's a section of the warehouse for the weed op, and then it's also like a HQ for other stuff as well? Or is it just strictly weed?
I mean, what I put on the table was a house, not a warehouse.
That's the second time you've dodged the question with like an elusive sentence.
The weed up doesn't operate in the same way as everything else. We need our own space for it. So that's why I suggested a house. A warehouse would be nice, but realistically, It's not gonna happen.
I just
Okay,
think that,
great. But back to the question: would you need an entire warehouse for the weed up? Yes or no?
I mean, I don't know that. If things continue growing as they are, then yes.
Okay, cool. That's all I needed.
I think long term getting a warehouse like that, like if it is as big as you're making out, like we're gonna need it for other things.
I mean, it doesn't shift anything. Us having this conversation, like, I'm still pushing that our main goal is get a warehouse. Like, even if you're sat there going, "Oh, it's not gonna happen," that's calm. But that's what I'm saying to everyone is the goal. One way or another, we'll get one. We'll put the money together. I'm gonna start speaking to people. I'm gonna be getting my own money up.